What's going on, guys? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna be reacting to now. I don't know if you, I don't know if you say it right. If it's Polyphia or Polyphia, I have no idea. Either way, I'm a fan of the band. I'm a fan of the bands that are just very technical. They don't have any vocalists. They're like, get out of here with this vocal stuff. As a matter of fact, I remember seeing their song Euphoria a few years back, and it always stuck with me. I really like it, and to the point where in that song, there's a guitar that kind of stuck with me, and I saw a very similar one in the Guitar Center. And I was like, that reminds me of this bad boy right here. So, like, I was just like, I'm going to pick this up. It's actually a very good guitar, and it made sense for me because really the only two guitars that I ever really play, I would always stick with Schecter Diamond Series or an Ibanez, like say like an S Series or something like that. So this is the next step up in the evolution of my guitars, and to be honest, this guitar is too good for me because I wouldn't consider myself a guitarist. I'm just a guy that can play the guitar. I think there's a difference. For example, whenever I need a solo done, I hit up one of my homies. But anyway, we're gonna check out Playing God. I'm sure this song's gonna be incredible. Tim Henson is a wizard. He's probably leading. I mean, Tosin, it's kind of like there's a back and forth, but I think Tim Henson kind of is just edging him out a little bit with just the ingenuity. And I don't know. It's a hard thing to say. I should probably I'm not a guitarist. I should probably shut up about that and enjoy this. Let's see how good this stuff is. It's already too much for me. Like, it's too much. It's too good. Look at this guy all sharply dressed now. It's kind of weird seeing him like this instead of like in a hoodie that's like 15 times his size. Because usually like that's been his aesthetic. You just have like on a hoodie and it would be probably like a 3X or something. He looks sharp, man. He looks good. And like his neck is so, I'm not even talking about the music, I'm just talking about Tim. His neck is so long, it's like perfect for it putting tattoos on. These guys upset me so much already. I'm already upset. The song is just in the intro and I'm already upset by their talent. It's so good. You ever just hear things that are just so good? You ever hear things that are just so good? You're like, dude, just get out of here with that. Like you just get mad at talent when someone's just so good at stuff. You're like, dude, just stop it already. I really like this lane that they've kind of gone into, right? Like with GOAT and stuff. Like they're very, their style back then was a little more focused on like say metal. And I loved it, obviously. I loved it. I still love it. I still love some of their older stuff. But like this new vibe, it's just like it's hard to explain how satisfying it is because it has so much like bounce to it, and it's almost like universal. It can be universally enjoyed. Let's go with that hair whip. Let's go. I'll be honest, this stuff kind of, it just makes me feel shitty sometimes though. Like I'm like, like I can hear people say, man, like you're really talented, you're really good. And I'm just like in the back of my head, I'm like, okay. Have you heard Polyphia? Have you heard these motherfuckers? Like, I don't believe that I'm even decent, because I know people like this exist. They're putting out just beautiful pieces, and I'm just like, yeah, it makes me feel like a fraud. You know something crazy is about to happen right now. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for this. What a transition. The only thing missing is that all these dudes should just be getting their dick sucked. There's just be some hot hoes just slobbering them up like they're just in this beautiful setting right now. It's the only thing that's missing is just them being serviced. Like right there, like he's sitting in the perfect position for someone to just swallow him whole. That is so satisfying. Like, they're like elevator music with this one on steroids. This is like if you're riding an elevator and then you're just like, I'm never getting off this elevator. Like, I'm gonna keep riding this elevator until it breaks, and then I'm trapped, and then I die from starvation because for some reason the department just couldn't pry you out because they were too distracted by the song itself too. Let's go. That was nice. Like, you know what I love about this stuff? Like, this is stuff that I could show my mom. I could show my family, and they could be like, "This is amazing stuff," you know. Because you know, they're not particularly fans with gutturals and really heavy music. They can appreciate a lot of it. Like, say the other day, I actually showed my mom Meshuggah's Bleed, because she's a musician. She really loves music herself, and I was just showing her the time signature and the drums and stuff, and she was like blown away. And my uncle saw it too because he's a drummer, you know. But I can show them stuff like this and not feel weird about, like, say, just hearing someone screaming their ass off, because I know they don't like it. Just need to calm down with this stuff, man. It's too nasty. Tim's got to chill out, man. This is too much. Like, this is too much in a good way. Like, he's just, it's just nonstop, man. It's just the talent. I just feel like I'm being slapped by just by talent. Like, talent's just being like, it's just, I'm like, it's too good. I'm so glad I did this. I was like, oh, I need to go to the gym. And I was like, wait, let me check my Instagram first real quick. And then I saw, like, oh, new Polyphia track out. And I was like, oh, I'm going to turn on my computer again. Going to fire up these lights. And then we're going to react to this bad boy. And good choice. That's just pure talent, man. That is just pure talent. That is so delightful It's just so delightful. Whenever you see me just doing these smiles and laughs, it's because when things are kind of just over the top in a good way, like I naturally do that, and I don't try to do that. It actually reminds me of like, say sometimes I would see like a beautiful picture of my girl or something or whatever, and then I would just kind of like be responding, and I'm doing this laughing thing, and she's thinking like, "Well, are you laughing at me?" And I'm like, "No, dude. Like, it's when something is so like overwhelming, like in a positive way. It's just a natural thing to do, and that's how I felt listening to this track. Like, this band is fantastic, man. Tim Henson's obviously next level, and keep them coming, keep them coming. It'd be funny if they just transitioned to like deathcore in the next track that they drop. It's just the heaviest shit ever. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.